Bart, it's Saturday morning about 8:23 a.m. The moon is about 42 degrees up and almost due west in a blue sky. I'm using my electric focuser to tweak. That's the full frame view. And now I'm going to go to a region of interest. As you can see, I'm set on lunar tracking right here. And let's grab that area. I'm using my William Optics FLT91 f5.9 refractor and a 1.5 inch long, 2-inch diameter extension tube. Let me snap that. And now let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more on the terminator. As you can see, the atmosphere is twinkling pretty good. I'll grab another snap. Let me Plato at the bottom. Let me see if I can zoom in on Plato. I mean, this would be high magnification. And down to let's go 400 by 400 window. Okay. What do you mean it's out of the range? .350 by 350, apply. So I mean, we're zoomed in a heck of a lot. Bring up gamma. Let me do might try white balance there and see what it does. There's a white balance. And let me play with the gamma, reduce brightness. Oh, set it at defaults. Reduce the saturation, increase the gamma. I mean, I'm really pushing the power by zooming in that much. And grab a snapshot. Let's go back to maximum Again, this is in daytime with a blue sky. And I'll snap that. Okay. I'm going to pause the recording for now. I'm going to then convert the same scope with a Baader Herschel wedge so we can look at some sunspots. Be right back. I'm restarting the recording. The only thing I changed is I added the Baader Mylar solar filter to the camera, to the telescope. Well, that's a pretty view of the sun today. Bird just flew by. Oh, pretty. Okay, let's see. I'm going to grab a recording of 5,000 frames. But as you can see, pretty good detail. The sun's only 25 degrees up, almost due east, almost directly opposite in the sky from the moon we looked at earlier. But the number of sunspots today is impressive. You can see we have some atmospheric instability. Again, this is a William Optics 91 millimeter at f5.9. I am in the lunar tracking rate with the mount. As soon as I capture this video, I'm halfway through 5,000 frames. I'm at 2,700 now. I'm gonna then do a region of interest to get a little bit closer. Okay, 3,700. You can see at the bottom left of the window record time 2 minutes and 3 seconds and the frame count. I'm at 4206 and I'm going for 5,000. Okay, now let's do a region of interest. And after I do this, I'm going to go get the Baader Herschel wedge with a calcium K filter. Okay, apply. Bird just flew by. find the electric focuser on this telescope is not that smooth. With the smaller region of interest, let's see how much faster it captures 5,000 frames. I'm at 350, 500 in 8 seconds. So 5,000 should take about a minute and a half. After that, we'll zoom in on some of the other areas of the sun. Even with the just using a Mylar filter, you can see some of the detail around the sunspot to the left. Also some around the big cluster to the right. Different intensity in the surface. Also by the one up at the 2 o'clock position at top. It should come out better when we get to the calcium K filter. $4,500 frames. Bird, just hopefully that was a bird, not a satellite. Did a nice transit. Because there is a tree line about 300 feet to my east. And we're about 10, 15 degrees above the tops of the trees. Let's try a region of interest. All right. Let's see if I can tweak anything more out. I'm playing with gamma and contrast. Another bird going by. I like lowering the saturation. Do another recording. It should record frames faster since I have a smaller area. Yeah, I did 1,000 frames in 10 seconds. So it should only take 50 seconds to do the 5,000 frames. And then we'll jump to that cluster to the right of center. 3,000 frames in 35 seconds. $55, $56, about 57 seconds. Okay, let's go to this part of the sun and grab an area. depending on the focuser. I have a feather touch focuser mounted on this William Optics focuser, the electric motor. Try to keep them standard for all of my scopes, so I use one controller to tweak all of the focusers. So you can let me grab a recording there. It should record even faster. 502 seconds. $1,512 seconds. And now it's going to be time for the calcium K. As soon as this 5,000 frame is over, I'll have to remove the Baader Mylar filter from in front of the scope and put the Herschel wedge with calcium K filter on. There it is. Let's go back to full. Let me get it centered. Okay.
Telescope position synchronized.
I just synchronized the mount to the sun. Okay. I'm going to pause the recording.